Yes.
Nightmares.
Right. It is 7 o'clock on this Thursday morning. It is a thankful Thursday. So, Ken and Deb in the Morning Facebook page, and you can make a post there or comment there on our post about what you're thankful for. Dave said, so there you go. He likes
Boys
to,
and their toys.
that's right. And so he does a lot of photography and likes to do
That's
some
neat.
doodling on there, drawing and
Good
stuff
for
on
him.
it. So that's good. Way to go, Dave. So what are you thankful for? We'd love to hear about that. Now, you don't have to just go on Facebook to do it. You can call or text us with what you're thankful for, too, at 800-221-9356.
Also, you can share your July 4th plans.
Right.
Are they different from last year? What you looking forward to?
Yeah,
We had Lori. I think she's going to go see her grandkids.
right, in
this
Michigan.
in Michigan. So that's really exciting.
So she's
Yeah,
a
that's
double.
neat.
She's thankful for that, and it's her plans for the holiday weekend.
Yeah,
See? So
yeah.
it's kind of a double thing there.
2 for 1.
That's right. So anyway, let us know, 800-221-9356. Also, we're live streaming on Facebook right now if you want to go to Ken and Deb in the Morning, and you can check in there with us too. Here's the Sidewalk Prophets, and Help Me Find It. Good morning, Facebookers.
So before we came on live, we were talking about baseball a little bit
Yes.
because there's breaking news from Dyersville.
So, for all my friends and listeners and fans that are White Sox and Cardinals fans, then you'll probably already know this, but Field of Dreams game that they play in Iowa, or that they're going to play in Iowa, is featuring the Cardinals and White Sox on August 13th.
Wasn't it supposed to be?
I think it was
Was it
supposed to be
Yankees?
Yankees and the Red
Okay.
Sox, I think, but they've changed that. And so now it's scheduled for the White Sox and the Cardinals.
That's going to be fun.
So it'll be fun.
So who would you root for? Cubs fan that you are?
It depends on who's winning in the season at that particular time.
Oh, okay, so you're going to see who's, well, the season,
Starts the 23rd and 24th
okay.
of July.
Okay,
So it'll be almost a month into the season. And there are only 60 games.
okay.
And so I guess it would just depend on who's, yeah. I don't know. I'd have a tough time kind of rooting for, I'll watch it as an entertainment piece.
Actually, that's
Let's
why I
just put
asked
that.
you.
I know
I
you did.
knew.
It's like, I can't do it. I can't say it.
Well, you're a diehard Cubs fan.
Yes.
So you don't really have an affinity towards the Cards or the White Sox.
I know. However, I did say to you off air too is that if you are a White Sox fan, hey, plenty of parking and lots of seats to choose from. Well, actually, you can't do seats this year, so.
No.
However, I did read that the city of Chicago okayed some of the, they okayed the rooftop seating.
Well, that's neat.
At 25% capacity.
Okay.
And so fans can still, but boy, I bet you the prices for that are going to be
Wow.
pretty incredible.
Probably out of sight.
Yeah. So anyway,
So how about you? Are you rooting for the Cards? Or are you rooting for the White Sox in this team in Dyersville? And has anybody ever been there for a game, seen the Field of Dreams? Have you been there?
I've never been there to
Okay.
see it. I think is this the first year that they're doing a game there? I'm trying to remember. I can't remember. It was either last year or this year. I can't remember.
I know someone watching probably knows this. Just
Yes.
put it on the comments there because I wouldn't have a clue. I don't watch sports that closely. I just like to poke fun at other people who do. Although my team growing up was the Cubs.
Yes.
Yes. Yeah.
Way to go, Deb.
Yeah.
Now you're not just saying that because I'm here, are you?
No.
Okay, all right.
No, I grew up in the
Okay.
suburbs of Chicago. So, yep.
10 seconds.
All right. Back on the air.
Jeremy, the slave driver. Sidewalk Prophets. That has helped me find it on Moody Radio Quad Cities at 7:05. Good morning on this Thursday morning. Ken and Deb here, and we were just talking a little bit on on Facebook as we were live streaming on Facebook about the big game that's going to take place in, is it Dyersville, Iowa?
Yeah.
Is that where it's at?
Field of Dreams.
Yeah, in the Field of Dreams, that they're going to have the White Sox and Cardinals.
Mm-hmm.
And this year for the game. Well, at least scheduled right now.
Right.
It hasn't been postponed yet, but they're scheduled to have that game this year.
So I wonder if they have stands there. I've never been there.
They do have stands,
Oh, they do?
but I don't think
Okay.
they're going to allow people, I think.
Oh,
I don't know.
They're
Maybe
not going
they're-
to allow people.
It's going to be televised.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Okay. I would think if it's out on a field somewhere where you could, why could you just put people around the feet? Like, I don't know.
Yeah.
It seems,
So,
it's so disappointing without a crowd to
yeah.
me.
Well, that's the way all the
I
sports are
know,
going right now.
I know,
Matter of
that's-
fact, I found out that and I'm not sure if this is true for other clubs as well, but the Cubs announcers that do the radio part of it, they're actually not going to be going on the road to announce the games because of
Oh,
COVID-19.
really?
They're going to be at Wrigley Field, but they're going to get TV feeds and stuff like that so they can see and they can call the game,
Okay.
but it'll be on video, and they're actually pumping in some of the sound effects for them as well, like the pitch coming in and the hit the bat, crack the bat, and everything, so they can tell what's going on as well. So it's going to be interesting to hear
Oh, my.
play-by-play on
yes.
the radio.
And for the person that's doing the technical part, wow.
Yeah.
That's quite involved.
Yeah, yeah.
And how are they going to sing "Take Me Out to the Ball Game"? I mean, that's my favorite part of a ball game.
I don't know. I guess they can,
And that organ,
right?
you know, just love
Exactly.
hearing that organ
Yeah,
start. and-
very cool.
yeah, it's too bad.
Anyway, so a little baseball news for you this morning here. It's 7:07 here at Moody Radio. What do we got, Jerry?
Mark
Jerry.
says, "Go Cardinals."
Yes.
Been there once and walked into the corn and lived to tell about it. I like that, Mark.
That's good.
Oh,
I think the mosquitoes are going to win the game, Dave said.
that's one thing I haven't experienced that much of this year is mosquitoes. Are there? Is it a bad year for mosquitoes? I haven't really noticed
I haven't.
mosquitoes at all.
Really noticed very much.
Yeah, I mean, I saw them a couple of months ago, but I haven't seen them recently.
We haven't had a lot of rain recently, at least. You know, a lot of downpours where there's standing water in a lot of fields and stuff like that. So that could be one of the reasons. But
There's something to be grateful for on this
Yeah.
Thankful Thursday.
that is true. That
And
is
it looks like the crops are doing really well this year too.
true. Yeah, it looks like they're doing
You
all
know,
right.
it looks like they're nice and green and growing and
Right? Yeah.
yeah.
So we've been talking about also on the air about what is your plans for the 4th of July, but also let's throw something else out there too. What's your favorite patriotic song? Does everybody have a favorite patriotic song? I just read this morning that, you know, Lee Greenwood has God Bless the USA. That's one. He has a new version of it out.
Oh, really?
I haven't heard it, but I'll have to check it out.
Mm-hmm.
But
That's
anyway.
something to look for. Can we play a patriotic song on air if we have some suggestions or
That's Deb's passive aggressive way of saying she wants to play a patriotic song.
I do have one in mind.
You do?
Yes.
Okay.
But I want to see if somebody brings it up first.
Okay.
One of my favorites.
Uh,
But it's not all about me, is it?
well, Dave said, God bless America.
Oh, yeah. Haven't heard that one for a while either. But yeah, are you guys going to cook out for the 4th?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. After 7 o'clock, it's Ken and Deb with you. Good morning. We are reading through the Bible this year, and so if you would like to follow along with us, you can get the reader's guide we're using by texting Bible to 800-221-9356. And today we are in Psalms 103.
Yeah.
103 to 1. up in about an hour or so
Yeah.
about what's going on with that. But really good Psalms today.
It is. It's such a beautiful passage. If you are feeling a lack, this is just one of those readings that just fills you up to overflowing, thinking of all that we have in the Lord.
Right. Now, these are 3 Psalms that I would say if you maybe would like to bookmark, got a place where you can mark it in your Bible, go to those when you're needing some encouragement, because these are great.
They definitely are.
But if you do want to get that reader's guide, again, it is Bible. Text that word to 800-221-9356. We'll send you the reader's guide. Here's We the Kingdom and Holy Water. Good morning.
Okay, what are we usually all about here at Moody Radio, Ken?
FOOD, food.
So Stephanie can't join us here in studio yet.
Okay. I thought
because
maybe you
of
got an
COVID.
email or something that she's
No.
not going to be with us.
No.
Oh, okay.
No, she's still going to be with us.
Yeah.
But she actually sent this our way yesterday, dropped
Yes.
it by the studio, and she's going to teach us how to make this.
Oh,
These are 4
yeah.
pieces of her very, very good-looking cake.
Very good looking.
It's got, a lot of different fruits in it. Raspberries. I think it's raspberry,
Is it
strawberry.
blueberries?
No, maybe it's blackberry. Blueberry is definitely.
Yeah.
And then raspberry and
It's her-
maybe blackberries.
Patriotic cake.
Yeah, red, white, and blue. And it smells really good. I opened it up. I don't know if you can.
I can't smell.
Well,
it.
wouldn't
My
it be
nose is all
great if we
clogged.
had Facebook Live with smells? Well,
Maybe.
only with Stephanie.
Maybe.
And with this coffee. Good smell of coffee in the
Yeah.
morning. Anyway, we'll be talking with her and we'll get that recipe up here after 7:30. Forward to that.
Yeah, you might check it out and see what's going on at the farm with Stephanie, because they've been kind of quarantining themselves.
Yeah.
I think that she said that they're going on vacations here soon, and so they've been really trying to isolate so that they, stay safe before they go to their kid's house or something. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, we're taking off too later on, and just praying that the resurgence of COVID doesn't
Yeah.
go where we're planning on going. So,
Yeah.
but there's been a lot of that down south.
Yeah.
and-
What did they say? In Arizona, I think they had over 4,000 new cases in one day or something like that. Is that what I was hearing, or something like that? It's crazy.
So one thing we can all do really in this 4th of July, and we should do every day, is just pray for our nation and
Yeah.
pray
That's right.
for people that are suffering during this time and not feeling well. I know a number of people that are under the weather, and so pray for people as they even wait to find out if they have it. It's kind of very anxiety producing if you're not feeling well right now.
Right. Yeah, it
So-
sure is. Hey, by the way, good morning to Josh. He is the station manager at our station in Cleveland,
Hey, Josh.
who joined us this morning. So, hey, Josh.
I wonder if he has a favorite team between the White Sox and the Cards.
He's probably, I don't know. I know he went from Chicago there. And I think, I'm not sure. Josh, you have to refresh my memory. Did you work in San Diego too at one time, I think, or somewhere on the West Coast? So anyway, what's your favorite baseball team? Let us know. Maybe Cleveland now, since that's where he's at. That'd be a good politically correct answer, right?
Yes. Yeah, station manager. That's a
Yeah, station manager in Cleveland. Yeah, probably be. We the Kingdom with Ken and Deb on Moody Radio Quad Cities. That is Holy Water. It's also live streaming on Facebook this morning. If you want to check that out, go to Ken and Deb in the morning, and you can join the stream there as we're talking about some book, as well as here on Ken and Deb in the morning on the radio about 4th of July. What does it look like for you this year, since it's obviously a whole different animal right now?
Well, yeah. I mean, we're used to going to that red, white, and boom and going to see the fireworks. A lot of times we've done that or
Right.
had picnics, but
Yeah.
it seems like it's going to be closer to home this year and a lot
Yeah.
of those things not happening. So maybe you have a good suggestion of something to take its place that is going to be a lot of fun with you and your family you're looking forward
Sure.
to.
You know, it'd be kind of fun is to do one of those old-fashioned picnics where you have all the games, like the potato sack races. And,
Oh, yeah,
you
it's a
know,
great idea.
different things like that. You got different throwing horseshoes, or the what is it, the cornhole game? You know, with the bean bags and stuff. You could do that. That'd be kind of fun.
Croquet, badminton,
Yeah, just
bocce ball.
do the games and stuff like that instead of going out and doing something else. But you had mentioned off air. I think I get confused because we're
I
on
know.
Facebook Live and we're on there. You mentioned, am I going to be grilling out? I think I've got another brisket that I want to smoke again. I did one of those a few weeks ago and it turned out really good. And so I'm going to try it again and see if I can get it even better. But that's always good. Have some smoked brisket.
Oh, yeah.
Good
That
stuff.
sounds good. So how about you? What are you doing for the 4th? Our phone number 800-221-9356, or you can text there as well. You can call,
That's right.
text. Ken and Deb in the morning. You can email.
Sure.
So, yeah, we'd love to hear from you on your plans for the 4th of July.
Yeah, it's also a Thankful Thursday, so you can let us know what you're thankful for as well, either on our Facebook post or giving us a call, 800-221-9356.
So I'm thinking also, we were talking about earlier about fireworks
Oh, yeah.
and making them at home. It was kind of a joke not to make fireworks
not
at home.
making them, but shooting them off.
But right. But I guess you can make like some things at home. Like you can take a toilet paper roll, I
Yeah.
think, and you can fill it with confetti and then make one of those where you pull the string
Oh,
and the confetti comes out. I
Oh,
think you
okay.
can make those with like a toilet paper roll, and we have a lot
that'd
of
be a
those.
good project for kids.
Yeah, I mean, there's probably different things you can make that make sound or that aren't dangerous.
Now, what holiday is it that you guys, you go to your families in Chicago, and then you guys do a craft after the meal?
That's
Is
Thanksgiving.
Thanksgiving, okay.
Right.
That'd be something, though, now, because of quarantine and things like that, and you got the kids, you know, they got a lot of energy. Maybe do a craft or something like that
Oh,
with
yeah.
water, or have a water balloon fight, or
Oh,
you know,
those are
something
fun.
like that.
Run through the sprinkler. Does
Yes.
anybody ever do that anymore?
That'd be good.
That used to be every year.
I did see somebody on Facebook, one of my friends, they were doing a slip and slide.
Okay.
As a matter of fact, it was Austin Martin
Oh, really?
that used to be the office manager here, who's now back in Nebraska, and her husband was doing the slip and slide, and he's like not a small man. He's big guy, and he was doing the slip and slide, and it was hilarious.
That sounds like so much fun.
Yeah.
Well, enjoy the weekend. You know, I hope we can all enjoy the weekend,
Sure.
even with the restrictions. There's so much to be thankful for. As we think about Thankful Thursday, just think of all the freedoms we have here to worship,
Right.
the freedoms to be able to share Christ on the radio. I mean, there's a lot of places around the world that those freedoms are not
That's right.
being able to be practiced. And so we're very grateful. At least I'm grateful
Yeah.
for those things as I think about the 4th of July and all of our ancestors. If you get a chance, listen in around 7:30, a little after 7:30, and hear Henry Langrier's story because he is a World War II vet that lives in Iowa, and he's one of the oldest veterans that are living right now, and he tells his story. He had an incredible experience in World
Yeah.
War II.
That's right.
And so we're going to be sharing his story, and there's much to be learned from a lot of things that he says.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it'd be great. So join us for that. You know, I just watched, speaking of just wars and things like that, I got a chance to watch that movie 1917 that came out.
Oh, you did? How is
And
it?
It's good. It's interesting because it's all one cinematic view. It's not like cut from one view to another. It's like it follows the whole
Interesting.
camera shot.
Okay.
It's like one continuous camera shot. It's very interesting. 7:19, Ken and Deb here on this Thursday, and you know we've got a brand new app out that we hope that you'll take advantage of, and that is the Today in the Word app. And I'm looking at it even as we speak. And so if you have it, you know that every day you get a scripture verse, a verse of the day. Like today is Numbers 14:8. If the Lord is pleased with us, He will lead us into that land. And then of course the devotional is a confident young spy. is what it's called. But then you can also take notes on it. You can go to the Grow section, and you can start on a journey with your walk with the Lord. Many other features on there. It's got the Bible on there where you can read different books of the Bible. So yeah, pretty cool stuff if you want to download that Today in the Word app.
Yes, and also this month they have something special for kids. So if you have a family with kids, they have a discussion guide and a study guide for this month on the study of Joshua for kids.
Nice.
I'm not sure if it's on the app, but I know it's online at todayintheword.org.
Okay, very cool. So anyway, if you want the app, just go to wherever you get your apps and download the Today in the Word app. 7:20, and here is Chris Tomlin, Resurrection Power on Moody Radio Quad Cities. Good morning.
Yeah, I didn't look to see if they had that on the app yesterday because everything is so small on these phones.
The other way to look at it, it's getting worse.
Yes. Like so tiny. It's like, I might as well just look it up on the computer where I can make it nice and big and see.
Oh, yeah, Mike was saying, don't forget the original yard darts.
Oh, oh my. I haven't seen those around in a long time. Are they still selling those
No,
things?
you can't. They're illegal, I think.
Oh, okay.
Because there were too many injuries.
Oh,
That's why they
okay.
went to things like the beanbag toss and stuff like that, because the yard, the jarts or the yard darts were dangerous.
That's a Bozo game. Remember those where you put the buckets out, the pails?
No, I've never played that.
And you took a ball and you tried to hit the first one, and then you tried to hit the second one, and used to be on Bozo.
Okay.
The
Bozo the Clown, yeah.
Bozo the Clown TV show. And then you get all five. You get the grand prize.
Oh.
You know, at that time they'd show all the different toys and everything that you got, and as a kid you're like, wow. Anyway.
That's like going through the catalog at Christmas. Oh, man.
But you could do that at home, fill some buckets
Yeah.
up and, get some little bean bags and have your kids
Yeah, that'd be fun.
play, toss it into the one closest to you and then have five going out and
Right. I wonder
have
how
some kind of
far out were
grand
they?
place.
Was the fifth one?
I don't know. That was a long time ago. That's when dinosaurs roamed the earth.
Well, we hope everybody has a great
Yes. Have
4th
a
of July.
wonderful 4th.
And you can still comment on our post on Facebook, too, on the Thankful Thursday. What are you thankful for? We'd
Keep
love to
safe,
have you tell us what you're thankful for. Mm-hmm. And if you're going to make your own fireworks, don't do that.
Mm-hmm.
But shoot off your fireworks if you want. Anyway, have a great 4th, and we'll talk to you again. I won't be here on Monday, but you guys will be here on Monday.
That's right. So hope you can join us on Monday as we start a Good Neighbor campaign next week. So we're going to talk about being good neighbors.
All right.
And how to do that. And we've got some special things for you. So hope you can listen in.
That's right. So have a great, like we said, great rest of your day today and the holiday weekend. We'll wrap up our live streaming on Facebook here at the Mid-Morning Show Coffee Break.